Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and I am your host Nishand Krishna. Today we are at Hyderabad and this is part 3 of the Hyderabad vlog series. If you haven't watched part 1 and 2, please do watch it. We explored our way from Chennai to Hyderabad, went to few places within the city, and in this edition I am traveling back to the Hyderabad airport and then drive back to home at Chennai. If you like my videos, please do subscribe to my channel. I have lot more interesting travel videos coming up. Now, let's move to Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, Hyderabad. We came to the airport in the morning in part 1 of this series, and here we are back in the evening to show you the evening visuals of the airport. I had a very eventful day in Hyderabad. You will know why in part 2 of this series. Don't miss it. The link is there in the description below. The RGIA or the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport has retail outlets even outside the airport as well. Here is Cafe Nelofer, which is one of the famous outlet in the city. It is their branch at the airport. What is striking about the Hyderabad airport is that it is so well lit and classy. Here is a fountain show at the airport and I was literally mesmerized by the arrangements. Watch the whole spectacle as I near. The Hyderabad airport, built over an area of 5,500 acres, is the largest airport of India by area. It has also ranked in Airhelp's list of top 10 airports in the world. The fourth busiest airport in India by passenger traffic, it handled almost 21 million passengers and over 140,000 tons of cargo between April 2022 and March 2023. Rajiv Gandhi International Airport is India's first greenfield airport built under a public-private partnership model. The decision to construct a new airport in Shamshabad was made due to the limitations of the previous Begumpet airport in handling the increasing air traffic in Hyderabad. On March 23, 2008, the Hyderabad airport became operational, making a new era in air travel for the city. Currently, the airport serves a major hub for prominent airlines. Rajiv Gandhi International Airport boasts modern and well-designed terminals that provide a seamless and comfortable experience for passengers.
So guys, I entered the airport, got my boarding pass printed, and now I'm going to move towards the security.
Right after my security check, I started to explore the retail options at the airport. Let me tell you, there is a huge array of options available at the airport, and here is me exhibiting some of these to you. Since I had a lot of time, I thought of sitting at the lounge. Hyderabad's lounge is so crowded that there is a waiting space to enter into the lounge. Here I am waiting to enter the lounge. They follow a queue process. And here I am at the launch. I spent good 2 hours here, caught up on the emails, charged my laptop and phone, grabbed some dinner, and then I get ready to board my flight back to Chennai. And here I am, having boarded into the flight to Chennai, waiting for other passengers to board. The pilot announced the call for takeoff. Here we are, taking off from the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Hyderabad. So guys, there I've come outside the Chennai airport. I'm now moving towards the Aerohub where I had parked my car in the morning. So guys, if you still haven't seen the first part of this video where I traveled from Chennai to Hyderabad, then please do watch it. I've put the link in the description below. Now, so Chennai airport has got a very nice parking facility called Aerohub. There are two parts to it, just like you see here. This is one part. There's one wing of the Aerohub which is straight opposite to the domestic airport, and then you have another hub which is far away but closer to the international airport. This is the first time I am traveling after the Aerohub has come, and that's why I put it in the farthest block. But ideally, if you're coming to the domestic airport, I think this is what you should look at. I think this is Aerohub East Wing, and this would be the nearest one, both I think, for the international as well as the domestic airport. Because this is the domestic terminal, so this is the international terminal and this is the domestic terminal. So the east one falls exactly in between the international and domestic, so please be aware about that. So now let me start moving towards the other wing, and I'll pick up my car and start driving towards home. It's been a long day. Time is 11:10 right now. I started the day at 4 a.m. in the morning, and this is 11 p.m. now. I hope in the next 30 to 45 minutes we'll close the day and then take a long break. Now let me walk towards the Aerohub and then I'll update you with the rest of things. So there you see is the Aerohub West Wing. This is exactly where I've parked my car. Here is the interconnection bridge that you see, the one that is lit with red and green color. So I'm going to take that bridge, move from the airport side of the terminal to the Aerohub. And here you go, this is Aerohub West. And I'm taking the bridge which interlinks the airport to the Aerohub. This looks beautiful, isn't it?
one of the recently constructed ones. See, you can see a food court written. I know there's a food court. There is a, I mean, it's a 24-hour food court, and then you have a cinema theater as well. So there is entertainment, food, and of course amenities like parking and all of this, which is making the lives of the travelers very easy. So I parked my car early in the morning at 4:55 a.m. and time is now 11 p.m. So I think I'll be charged around 500 rupees for a minimum of 24 hours. That's what I think. But you know, since it's the first one, I also have to see what is the reality. Now I'm moving towards my car parking area, which is B06. Look at the car parking. It's a huge space. It's a huge space, and it's a multi-level car parking that you have. So I think definitely this is a boon for Chennai locals to park their car comfortably and then either pick up their relatives or even park their cars and go to their destinations if they're going out for a day or two. So alright guys, I am just about to start from the Aerohub. My home is 20-25 kilometers away, so should be a drive of about 45 minutes from here. டோக்கன் எதுவும் கொடுக்கலையே. நேற்றுக்கு இன்னைக்கு காலைல 4 மணிக்கு. ஆமாம், FASTag detect ஆயிடுச்சா? Alright, so as I assume, so the amount has got deducted from my FASTag. They charged me 500 rupees. So I think that's reasonable, right? For 24 hours of parking at the airport. I probably assumed that it would be much higher, but 500 rupees for 24 hours is quite reasonable in an airport. So I think this is a really good service, and the kind of amenities that the Aerohub has, I think it's totally worth appreciating their efforts. So my home is in a locality called Mambakkam in Chennai, which is, as I told you, 25 kilometers away from the airport. So I'm just thinking there are 2 or 3 routes to reach. I'm just thinking what route should I take. There is one route via Nanganallur, Pallikarnai, Medavakkam, and then you reach Mambakkam. I'm thinking of taking that route because it's a better route, because on one side there is a lot of metro construction going on, and on the other side, if you see, this is I'm shooting on November 8th, right? So just 4 days prior to Diwali, and I assume that the Grand Southern Trunk Road through which we came in the morning would have a lot of traffic, because there would be a lot of people going back to their native place to celebrate Diwali. So possibly there could be a lot of free flow of buses exiting Chennai. So I just thought of avoiding that route and rather taking the other route, which is non-metro and non-rush. crossing the streets of Nanganallur, another very prominent place in Chennai. So this particular area is known for a lot of temples. I did my higher secondary education here. So I studied till my 10th standard at DAV school Mambakkam, which is quite closer to this, and then did my 11th and 12th in modern school Nanganallur. So that's why I love this place very much. I have a lot of roots here, a lot of nostalgic moments here. So that's why whenever I cross this area, I feel as though this place is my own. So just thought of showing you a glimpse of how Nanganallur looks at this hour. Now I'm moving towards Medavakkam, and I'll show you a glimpse when I cross there. Here we are about to approach Medavakkam. I've just crossed Pallikarnai, and this is the road that kind of connects Pallikarnai to Medavakkam. So very less traffic, most of the shops are closed. This is when even the municipal workers use the time to clear whatever dirt is there on the road. So they use this time very judiciously because of less traffic and less people commuting. So I am about to cross Jayachandran Textiles, which is a large retail store in this area, and I am just about to take the Medavakkam flyover, which I told you that this is one of the longest flyovers in Chennai. I'm just about to take that. So this was constructed about 2-3 years ago, and it's kind of changed the infrastructure in this area. So if you now see, Medavakkam is actually becoming a very prominent suburb in Chennai. The real estate prices are shooting up, and because such amenities have come in, it's becoming a very, very prominent place. And if you see, the metro construction is happening just below this flyover. So once the metro becomes functional in 2017, the entire face of this area would change. It has already started changing, but the after effects of the metro functioning will be even more drastic on this area. So it's definitely becoming the most happening suburb in Chennai, and there's the glimpse of how it looks at 11:30 p.m. at night. So I am going to take a U-turn from here, and there is a road that kind of takes me to Mambakkam, so I will prefer to take that road. And from here, my home is around, I would say 13-14 kilometers, and it's a very smooth road, I should be able to reach comfortably in 25 minutes. That's it. So guys, here I am finally reaching my apartment. So this is the SBIOA Unity Enclave apartment in Mambakkam, Chennai. It's a very cosmopolitan society that I've seen. I think what I can tell you is just numbers, right? There are close to 1,900 flats here. So there are 22 blocks, each having 90 flats. So put together 1890 flats. So every amenity is within this, right? So it's a mini village, if I can say. You have the medical center, you have vegetable shop, grocery shop, swimming pool, gym, all of this inside. So I will do a separate video on what the apartment is, how does it look, what facilities do we have, how much does it take to rent an apartment here, how much does it take to buy an apartment. So I'll do a detailed video about this. So finally reached my apartment here. So guys, here I am finally after a 20-hour journey. It was very exciting for me, very interesting for me as well. Let me give you a surprise. In next 3 days, I am going to travel to another city in the east of India. I will let you guess, but that's also going to be very interesting, very nostalgic for me. You would have probably guessed by now, but just wait for my updates here. Please do support and watch those videos as well. If you haven't watched part 1 of this video where I travel from Chennai to Hyderabad, then please do watch it. I'm going to put the video link in the description below. So I create interesting content on travel, productivity, IT terminologies and all of that. So if you found my video really interesting, please do subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified on the next video. As I said, I have a lot more interesting videos coming up. If you also like my video, please do share this with your friends and relatives and do support my channel. Till the next edition, signing off, Nishand Krishna.